Alright, part 3 calculus. Let's go ahead and do this. Find the values of C that satisfy the equation f of b minus f of a, or b minus a, equals f prime of c, the mean value theorem. So first take the derivative. Got that. Once you take the derivative, then we said f prime of x equals 2x plus that. Now, put the numbers in there. F of 3, f of negative 2. You're going to get 3 squared, 2 times 3, 4. Negative 2, negative 2. 9 plus 6 plus 4, 19. 4 minus 4 gone. 4. 19 minus 4 is 15. 15 over 5. Now, this 3 equals the derivative. 2x plus 2. Find the x that works there. So we have minus 2 minus 2. So we have divide by 2, divide by 2. So x is a half. And the local min, the local max. This is the local min at positive 1. And the local max is right here at negative 1. Right? Mix, local max, local min. Piece of cardboard, 30 by 30. He's going to cut up little corners, put it in there. So length times width times height is the formula. Multiply it out. Foil this guy out. We're going to foil it. And as you see, it's going to end up being this right here. But I'm going to rewrite it. This one first, that one second last. Derivative is going to be 12x squared minus 40x plus that. Second derivative is this right here. Set the first derivative equals 0. Divide by 12, 12, 12, 12. And then factor this out. 5 is 15. Negative 5, 15 is that. So there's the factor. So now we have x minus 5, x plus 15. So you're going to get x equals 5, x equals negative 15. So now put them back in the second derivative. What's v double prime of 5? It's going to be 120 minus that. It's going to be negative 120. Concave down means the max. Put negative 15 in, double the derivative. We're going to end up with a positive 120 means concave up. So min, max. We want the max. So this is what we're going to use. Put it back in the original problem. V of 5. 5 there, 5 there. That's going to be 10. That's going to be 10. 20, 20 is 400. 400 times 5 is 2,000. This one. The derivative is there. So integrate, integrate. The integral of this is cosine. The integral of negative sign is cosine. Put the condition right there. Pi over 2, pi over 2, pi over 2 equals 10. So now this is 1, 0. So 1 plus c is that. So subtract 1. So subtract 1, c must be 9. So the answer is sine, cosine, and then the 9 for the c. This one, put in your calculator. Math, down arrow, summation. Enter in the little boxes, this right here. When you hit enter, it's going to calculate for you, give you the 171. Use a graphing calculator for all these. This one, it says negative 7 to 3. Flip this around. So now you have 3 and 7, 3. Take the 3 out. So now this right here, we know we have the answer right there. So 3 times 9 must be what? 27. Area right there. So take the integral. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1. So we have x cubed over this. 2 over 2 cancels out. Put the 1 in there. And put the 0 in there. You can use a calculator if you want to. Anyway, if you put those numbers together with the calculator in your head, you're going to end up with 7/3. And this one. Find the area right there. So integral from negative 1 to 5 of this. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. Cube it. This sounds a little bit. So now put the 5 in there. Put the negative 1 in there. Put all these numbers in the calculator if you want to. Or work it out the long way. This numbers and those numbers. And then we have this. Put these together. We have this over that. But you can divide 126 and 3. Yes. 42 minus that is negative 36 for that area under there. This one, same thing. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 6x. Once you set it up, put the 4 in there. 4 there, 4 there, 1 and 1. So we have 64 times that is this, divide. And this one's 24, that one's that. So now we have this divide this 84 plus, or you can put it in the calculator, that's fine too. The answer is 102. multiply, FOIL it out first. Let's FOIL this out. So there you have FOIL. Write it in this order. Now integrate. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 21x. Put the numbers in there. 3, put the 7, put the 3. And again, you can do all this long way, or use your graphing calculator and eventually you're going to get 32 over 3. Find the area bounded by x-axis and this function here. So 0 top minus this bottom one. So 0 minus that is going to give you negative x squared plus 40 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 40x. Put the numbers in there. So we have 4 there, 4 there, 2 there, 2 there. Start working it out. 160, work it out, work it out. So now we have this expression. Put the thirds together, numbers together. We have this. Multiply by 3, you make it the same denominator. So now we have 184 over 3. Derivative of this is, well, first of all, we'll flip these numbers around. And then negative of that is just going to be this answer. This one is going to be this problem right here and the derivative of that. So it's going to be 3x squared was that. Reduces a little bit. So 6 minus 2 is 4, so 3 over x4. Rewrite this as this right here. So we have 3, the derivative is right there. Yep. So plus 1, 4, 4. So now put the number in. 3 minus 3 is 0. It's going to be gone. And 3 is going to be 81. So negative 81 over 4, the answer. Find the average value of this. Okay. Average is this formula right here. And that's going to be 1/8 of this. So now let's integrate this. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1. Got the answers. So now put the 9 in there. Put the 1 in there. So we got 720 over 3, 81. 720 over 3, 81. Keep going down. Use your calculator if you want to. You'll get 76 over 3. The points where this equals the average. Find the average first. This is the average. Over that, 1/2 of this one, 5x, 4x, 2 over 2. Reduces a little bit. Put the 2 in there. Put the 0 in there. So now this right here becomes this. And 0 minus 0 is gone. So 1/2, so 2 over 2 is 1. But that's what that is. Set that equal to that. 5 minus 4x is that. Minus 5 minus 5 equals that. Divided by 1. Negative 4, positive 1. Rewrite it to this form. So we have this one. And the derivative of this is at 2x. Yes, exactly. So we just go plus 1 plus 1. X squared plus 6 is 6 over 6. Rewrite it. That's not the way we want it. We're going to sign of this, derivative of this, which is, nope, not negative. So take it out. So now we have 12x. Derivative of that is 12x. Yes. So we have negative of, this is going to be negative cosine of this. Negative is positive. Rewrite it to make it match this. So we're going to have this goes there, that goes there. So square right to the half power. Derivative is 10x plus 2. So plus 1 plus 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So we're going to have 3 halves down here, 3 halves here. If we flip this around, we have 2 over 3 times that. Same thing, that's not there. F prime over f, where the derivative of e to 2x is actually 2e to 2x. So if you put a 2 in there, you got to put a half out here to take care of that. So now we have 1/2 of the bottom and the derivative on top. Looks just like that. So it's going to be 1/2 ln of that. The formula is not in there, no. This one. Integral of cosine of 7. Well, 7x is missing something. We need the 7 there. So put a 1/7 7. So 1/7 is the sine of 7x. Put the number in there. Put the number in there. We're going to have pi over 6. Reduce it. 0, 0. So this is going to be 1/2 of this, and this is 0. 1/2 on that is going to be 1 over 14 minus 0. 1 over 14. Same thing. We need to rewrite it. 3 times that. Put the 3 in the back. E to 3x is 3 times that is the derivative of that. So now it's ready. Yes. Put 5e to 3x. Put a 1. Put a 0. You have 5e to this, 5e to 0. E to 0 is 1. 1 times that. So we have 5e to 3 minus 5. Formula is not there, so we're going to use this formula again. So rewrite it. 3, the derivative of this is negative 5x to the 4th. Almost there. Put a minus, that takes care of that. Then you have the power there, put the numbers in there, put the 1, put the 0, work it out, you're going to eventually get this on your machine calculator. Break it into two rectangle, guys, right here. So 1.5 and 3, so the area of this is 1.5 times 2.5, and this one's going to be 1.5 times 9. So there's one area, there's second area, add them together, you're going to get this answer right there. From 7 to 8 of this, take the 9 out, we know what this is. This is a negative 2. So we're going to end up with that times that, negative 18. It's the same with this one. We know what this, minus that outside, we know what this is in here. So from there we know that this is going to be negative, negative, positive 2. And just work it out with your formula. Easy, painfully obvious, ridiculously obvious. Rewrite this in this form. So we have this, put it in back. So the derivative of this is 12x, don't have it, but put it 112 and 12x, that fixes it. So 112 plus sine of 6x squared plus c, we're done. Complete the square, half the number squared, negative 181, plus 1 minus 1. This is going to be x minus 1 squared, 6 times 6 is 36, and then we can use that tangent inverse formula. The general solution of the differential equation is there, and they're going to give you a condition. So y 0 is this, 3. So e to 0 is 1. 1 times that is c. C plus that. Minus 8 minus 8. C equals minus 5. So it means minus 5 goes right there. Yt equals minus 5. E negative 4t plus 8. Separate this out. T to the minus 8, bring it to the bottom. Cross multiply if you want to think of it that way. So now we have y prime of this. Integrate. So we have t 8 plus 1 plus c. So there's the answer. Same thing, separate it out. Put the dy, the 8y dy here, and the 9t squared there. Integrate. This is going to be y plus 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1. That's going to be 8y squared. Cancel this a little bit, 4, and that one. Call this one c1. So now divide by 4, all the way across, and now take the square root of this side, plus or minus this answer. So we have y equals this, and instead of c1 over 4, let's call it c, big C, we're done. The general solution of the first order differential equation is this condition. Alright, so y 0 is this, there's 5, so e to 0 is 1, 1 times that is c times c is c, and at 16, c is 21, so 21 for the c is, it's right there. And find the general solution of the equation, there it is. First order linear differential equation is this. If you have this, you have the set up, then the solution is that. There's a problem, there's a solution. So do we have k? Yes. Do we have b? Yes. Put it in the formulas. So we have c e to the 5t, negative this over this, and negative is positive, so it's going to be yt equals c e to the 5t plus 4/5.